It's reading time. Let's talk about the three stages of reading. And in this video, we will focus the first stage, and that is pre-reading. Hi dear learners, this is Renette and welcome to another lesson, particularly on reading. When we read, we are usually sitting down, aren't we? And we are usually inactive and the surroundings in which we read are quiet. To understand what we read, we do not seem to be doing anything. Yet, reading is probably the passive process we take it to be. We need 100% attention in order to understand what we read. Because your teachers require you to read a lot, you should know the three stages of reading, and each of them has its important role and they are necessary parts of a reading activity. The first stage of reading is pre-reading. This is to prepare for the act of reading. If you build the big picture before you start, you begin reading the text with a conceptual framework already in place. Then when you encounter a new detail or a new bit of evidence in your reading, your mind will know what to do with it. Pre-reading includes 4 steps: preview, predict, prior knowledge, and purpose. You can remember these steps by thinking of them as the 4 P's. Previewing is taking a quick look at a reading before trying to understand the whole material or text. How do you preview? First, ask yourself whether the text is based on reality or true events, or if it's creative story. If the text is fiction or biography, look at the title, chapter headings, introductory notes, and illustrations for better understanding of the content and possible settings or events. If the text is nonfiction, look at the text features and illustrations and their captions to determine the subject matter and to recall prior knowledge to decide what you already know about the subject. Previewing also helps you figure out what you don't know and what you need to learn. Think of previewing a text as similar to creating a movie trailer. A successful preview for either a movie or a reading experience will capture what the overwork is going to be about and generally what expectations the audience can have of the experience to come, how the piece is structured, and what kinds of patterns will emerge. The second is predicting. Do you love making predictions? Building anticipation for what might happen next is an easy way to make reading fun. By prompting you as readers to wonder what might happen next and whether or not your prediction will come true, you'll quickly boost reading comprehension and engagement. How do you do it? Look at clues from what you read, see, or already know to figure out what information you are likely to get from the reading. Common questions to predict are: what will the book be about? Who will the main characters be? What big events will happen in the story? Where will the events take place? You should have these kinds of predictions. The third is prior knowledge. This is what you know about the subject before you begin a new reading about the text. We call it schema, relevant background knowledge, prior knowledge, or plain experience. When you make connections to the text you are reading, your comprehension increases. That's why you should make connections to the text from your experience. The fourth P is purpose. Figuring out an author's purpose will help you understand what you read. An author's purpose is his or her reason or an intent in writing. An author's purpose may be to amuse you as a reader, to persuade, to inform you, or to satirize a condition. All right, there you go. The 4 P's in pre-reading stage. They are previewing, predicting, prior knowledge, and purpose. Remember, Peter Rogers said, "Pre-reading is a game changer. It changed my life." Everyone is smarter when they have seen the material before. You will be too. On my next video, we will discuss what while reading stage is all about. Happy learning, everyone. See you